out of the X-Men is because she had nature-like powers, and I wanted to be like one with nature, Mother Nature, Dr. Dolittle, motherfucking talking to animals. Like, I saw Fantasia 2000 and my heart soared when I saw the whole like Mother Nature with the elk segment. That was like my shit. Jubilee's cool. So because of that, I was always like, I want to just like Pocahontas, be one with the trees, talking to the animals. Like, that was my vibe. So Storm was the elemental, was like the elementalist, you know? Weather is as close as we got with like the main team, so she was always my pick. All you and your friends wanted to be, so did my cousin. Yeah, my cousin's like, what is he, like 4 or 5 years older than me? And he was always, when we would play X-Men, my sister was always Jean Grey, and she would be like, my sister would be Jean Grey, and she would be like, I'm Jean Grey. She'd be like, I'm off to fight Magneto. And then my cousin would be like, Wolverine, I'm gonna go fight the Juggernaut. And I was like, I'm Storm, and I'm gonna bake some bread. And I hopped on a trampoline, and I just pretended to bake bread, and I just didn't care. I don't know what was wrong with me. Apparently the one time I really contributed, we were playing outside of some store. Well, I don't know what was happening. And apparently I just kind of run up and I go, let it rain! And it just starts pouring. And my sister was like, I'm not sure if we ever actually played as X-Men after that. So fun fact about my childhood. Yeah, I'd have heart power. Game got too real, exactly. Anyway. Xavier's powers, yes. Yeah. That would be a really difficult power to have, though. It would be really difficult. It'd be very heavy. Peppa Pig, thank you so much for the sub. By the way, you're awesome, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I still need a few things, you all. A few things from you all. I need... You wet? Go do stuff? Baby? The baby! Anyway. 100 hours, I know. Yeah, right, Tomlin. Mystiques? Yeah, being whoever you wanted to be, that's really cool. Borf. Biff Borf. Okay. So, do I have a lab? No. I technically do not own any animals. However, we do have this lovely animals command that talks all about the animals in the house. So, Pixel's a Chihuahua. You never see her up here because she can't come up the stairs. She's too small now. Too old. She's too old. You'll see... yeah, you'll see Mochi get up on my lap or get up. He was like all over the screen last week. And then Thor is here staying with us for a couple more weeks, and then he finally goes home. But my family did grow up with labs, actually. We had 2 main labs, one at a time, as our family dogs. We had a yellow lab named Dandelion. She had a heart condition, so she only lived like 6-7 years. And then we had another yellow lab, and his name was Loki. He lived to be like 14 and a half. So yeah, now my mom has a dog that we got her, and his name is Thor, because Loki. And he's a whippet. He's super cute. All right, in the game, I think we just, we got the Kotatsu. We actually bought, we already had this one. We were gonna get a new one though. Anyway. Yeah, we called her Dandy. Uh-huh. I'm a vet tech, have been since 2021. We don't deserve animals, you're right. You're right. And then we blame them for acting like animals. It's so silly. Yeah. Yeah, it's rough out there sometimes. Okay, so I'm stuck. What were we doing? So we just finished a really long day in game where and we're going into plot summary territory. So in yesterday's stream, for anybody who missed it, or we're just to start our adventure today, I don't usually do this, but it was a big day. We had the moment where we went to visit Nanako in the hospital. She wasn't doing well. She essentially died for a little bit. So Dojima freaks out, tries to go have a talk with the culprit, Namatame. His wounds open up before he gets the chance to do so, so he gets taken away, which gives us the opportunity to go in the room and try to talk to Namatame. While we were in there, the Midnight Channel comes on, and his shadow self is still a thing because they never, like, there was never any acceptance. And the shadow version of him is still saying, like, I'm gonna do it all again. You're never gonna be able to convict me anyway. You don't have a case. Like, I will walk. I will continue to save people. Like, basically like a big fuck you to our group. Our group gets furious. Responds with, the boys are like, and Naoto are all like, throw him in the TV. He's gonna disappear. Fuck him. Basically like, we will murder him. We will murder this motherfucker because the precious, most beautiful angel baby girl, Nanako, to them is dead. I sat there like, like couldn't breathe. And then eventually I was like, well, she's gonna come back, right? But it's not over. I don't think it's over. I was right about that. But you know, I know Ak was like, I think you're in denial, Fu. And I'm like, no. And then, so what I had to do was like, okay, leader, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to push him in the TV or not? And it was like, I can't watch. It was either like, I can't watch or, push the bastard in, which I believe is the exact phrasing, or something's not right. And then you and Yosuke yells at you when you're like, no, something's weird, something's off. And you have to like choose 5 options in a row, all perfectly correct. I was 1 off without any help. I was 1 off from getting like the right progression to keep the game going. And instead I got a neutral kind of bad ending. Things seemed generally okay. It was very lackluster and dull, and the fog was still around, and it was weird, right? It's okay. I know it happens. I just decided to like, basically at some point you just gotta be like, I know we're all really excited and a lot's happening, and like sometimes you just want to help, or like, you know, you don't think it's gonna be like a leading statement, and it's okay. And so I was like, I'll just do emote only. It's all good. So I'm gonna take collagen while I have this yummy tea here to get this taste down. After that, I did watch the bad ending. I came back. I realized the one thing that was wrong. Confirmed her chat, and then I did the right progression. We did not murder Namatame. We didn't either way, but we came out and we're like, something's really weird about his whole everything that he does. Why does he think he's saving people? What's going on? We don't understand. But before we can really delve into it, Nanako wakes back up, or not wakes back up, she basically comes back to life. Like, it's like, oh, she's still fighting, which is really cool. And then they're like, yeah, go the fuck home and get some rest. It's okay. I know you were so frustrated with your internet yesterday. It's okay. It's okay. We made it through. It's all good. We're here. So, this is where we're at. I'm not sure what to do right now. I don't think it's gonna let me go out. Yes, I figured I'd be very tired. I just wanted to double check that it was gonna do that to me. We're gonna go rest. Do you think she saw her mom when she was dead? Maybe. Will Nanako be all right? Then there's what happened in Namatame's hospital ward. The snow that's... Oh, and it just started snowing. The snow that started to fall and the fog that won't disappear. What lies ahead from here on? You feel very tired. You should hurry and get some rest for today. The last time a game said you feel very tired in a Persona game... But we're fine. Yeah, we're gonna rest. I can't believe you tolerate Yosuke enough to not yell at him, want to yell at him, and trust him not to go ahead and do it after saying you personally didn't want to. And the game spat in your face for it. Yeah. That's fair. So the main reason I didn't yell at him at the time, which if you were around for it, then you already know, is that when somebody's emotions are elevated and you say, calm down. I think you need to calm down. When does that ever work? Never. Except for the fact that they should just use different phrasing for that, because the intent was to show that our character never gets that emotionally charged, and to have them yell at a buddy is really startling and very contrasting, right? And so I think that was the vibe they were going for. But saying calm down is not the right way to do it. Anyway, that's why I didn't pick it at first. And also I was like, I just can't do it. You know, I just wanted to be like, no, it's not okay. I think the takeaway from having to yell at Yosuke is the fact that sometimes you just have to yell to get people to actually hear you. They're just so angry that you need to get them to listen. It's just presenting. It's not even the fact that you have to yell at somebody who's angry to get them to hear you. It's that you have to do something, some kind of action that, I want to say a better phrasing than snaps them out of it, but something that makes them pause, something that makes them take pause or interrupts the process they're going through in their brain. Yeah, interrupting the process that they're having trouble stepping back from. And in this case, yelling was effective because it was so different from what your character usually does. And they're like, this is our leader, he's really chill, he always has it together. And then if you had somebody like that being like, yo, calm the fuck down, you'd be like, whoa, whoa. We didn't expect that from you. You know? Like a true emotional outburst. There are other things that I think that you could do that would make the group listen, right? But again, it's some kind of action that, again, interrupts the process that they are experiencing. So yeah. You first got is that not after pushing him in, they just don't talk about it for the rest of winter. Why? Yes, and we don't know. We're in the Velvet Room. What's happening? This. Hello.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
I was here like a few days ago. Seems you've been summoned.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
Sounds good.
I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
Mystery? I can solve it. Oh, I have sponsored stuff up. Thank you. This is not sponsored by Square. Whoopsie. I can solve it.
Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle. That too is getting rather hard to judge.
Sometimes, when I'm going through an experience, this is why magic would probably work on me. I don't consider certain elements because I just don't. I don't know why. I have not once until literally just right now, I have not once thought about where this car might be going. I thought it was just a car. I didn't think about the fact that it could be moving and could be moving toward a destination. Not once did I think about that. Anyway, where are we going?
If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach.
Also, this is probably just metaphorical anyway, but still.
Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey?
I think saying listen to me doesn't always help either, but yeah, I know what your intent is for sure. Can we get McDonald's? Steamiest car wash.
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight, Margaret.
What a nose. Hello, Mr. Nose. Oh! Voices you've heard many times before echo in your head. She just fucking magic to me.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life? The answers to those things lie within you.
I'm assuming these are all of my maxed confidants, which I don't have that many that are not my team, Dojima or Nanako. So this is the only one outside of Nanako or Dojima in my team.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
So is that the only one I'm gonna get? Are you kidding me? No, it's so not worth it. Wow, that sucks. The only one I've done. Listen, I've been trying to max out. It was worth it. It was worth it to max out my party. It was worth it to max out my party. Fuck. Man, I would have much rather had the Basketball Bros. Or Naoki. Or, I mean, Old Lady would be cute, but I think those would be the two that I would have preferred over her. Anyway. She was not my favorite. I have maxed out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 social links. I've maxed out 9. Is there an animal? Fox friend, but it's only at 5. How does... Oh, for the nose. Well, he's not real exactly, so I don't think it matters. The lack of impact of just the creepy-ass nurse. Yep, that had no impact on me. I was bummed. That actually made me more bummed than I was before. Thanks, Ikor. I'm glad you went through the same thing, Colonel. My goodness. What's up, Eric? Oh, my gosh.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I also have Naoto. Wait, I haven't maxed her out. No, did I just? No. I meant... No, did I? I did. No, I didn't. I just maxed out Rise. Where is Naoto? Oh, she's at 8. Okay, weird. What the fuck?
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
Okay, now it's...
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
Yeah.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
It's alright, girlfriend. It's my girlfriend.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Good way to put it.
Right. Together.
Probably Shifter.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
What was that? Did we just stop? It seems that the car stopped moving. We just stopped!
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently.
Yes.
Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart. Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
You can hear something in the distance. A doorbell? Marie needs more Skittles. That's good. Oh, there's a map there on the side. I never noticed that. I'm silly. Oh, okay. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, that's it? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Someone's at the door. Who is it? Is it my teammates? Is it all my teammates? Oh, it's Broske.
Teddy's missing.
Oh, that's not good news. Oh, we knew that. I knew that, though.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I'm worried.
Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately.
Listen. If he's part of the team, he's part of the team. You know, even if he's probably our least favorite part of the team, he's still part of the team.
Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
Yeah, of course. Where could Teddy have gone? In any case, you decide to go look for him. That's right, he's stuck on a road in the TV world.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're my sweet lady.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
It was an accident? I don't know how it happened. Either that or, again, he brought Nanako back, and this was kind of the exchange that he had to make. That's kind of what I'm thinking. You recall the mysterious dream you had last night. This may be a time for contemplation rather than action. That's what Igor said, but... let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down.
Yeah.
He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
Yes. Correct.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
We do need to get back in there and talk to him, yeah.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano, the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
Can we also just realize the fact that he continually went younger with his picks? Continually younger with his picks. That's another kind of gross element to this. He started with full-grown woman into like senior, into junior, into I guess sophomore, into child.
Want to hear you put it like that? Sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Yeah, just older to younger.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too."
Yeah, you're the ones I saved. Something about the people coming out of the TV for him was also bad. So like, he was happy to see that he saved the people in our group, but he didn't like when people would return. But okay, anyway.
So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense.
Right.
And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV.
But A, save them from what? And B, how would that have worked?
Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
But it's
The
the first...
possibility that he truly intended to save us.
It's the second time she's had this reaction.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? It's not the copycat murder. Maybe the warning letter? My hair? Braids, baby. Either the alibi or the diary. That's where I'm leaning. Something that proves this possibility. What about the alibi?
Her alibi? Wasn't it airtight right from the beginning? How could she kidnap people and throw them into TVs if she's out of the country?
Diary? Is it the diary then?
But that points straight at Namatame.
I'm sorry! Okay, the warning letter.
Warning letter? Oh yeah.
Maybe it is that.
Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
So we should go ask him.
Let's review them.
We have two of them. You recall that the first warning letter said, "Don't rescue anymore." And the second one said, "If you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed." Someone close was put in and killed. And that is what was read as strange to me. Because that happened anyway. Tried to add teal to it, but the purple took over. It's mostly deep. I'm sure it still looks really pretty though, Lexi. That's cool. If you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed. And killed, not saved.
Yes, that's right.
So maybe somebody convinced Namatame that what he was doing was saving people. Whereas the person who is convincing him to do so is, like, knew what would really happen. I'd love to see a picture.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
Yes.
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either.
Yep.
If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean...
Namatame didn't write it. Oh, I got music! That's good.
It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
Okay, let's go back to my suspects. Ugh. I have 6 people on the list. Adachi, the news reporter from the TV, the politician who turned out to be Namatame, the creepy student who turned out to be Mitsuo, 2 late additions, the gas station dude, and Misuzu Hiragi.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first 2 cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did.
Yeah. Also, he seemed legitimately beat up over the fact that What's-Her-Face died. That, like, his ex-lover died.
It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then... it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
Should ask him.
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to
We
face.
sure do. But how? You all work together to take another step toward the future. Judgment! Oh, I can... Team part 2. Okay. Seekers of Truth.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan. But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Agreed. Yeah, we literally have to do it now. I wonder what answers we're gonna find.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
You have credentials?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes.
Okay.
Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
Cool.
I'd
Sorry,
like
it's been
him
itchy.
to accompany me as well.
Itchy.
He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'm his nephew.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective
Wow.
Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
Totally not set up by us.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful.
That was way too easy. Wow, Naoto.
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Yeah. Oh my god. I have a bit of a challenge for this conversation with Namatame. It's not really spoilery. I don't know what you mean by challenge. I just want to... I think I'm just going to play normally.
Wow!
What? They're all coming in? Guys.
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object. So he won't be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
There were some new lines added in Golden. Okay. Well, if we see him, we'll see him. If not, we'll have to, like, look him up. Hey, buddy. Fucking creepy. Weird.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case.
It's just a mole.
And to be honest,
Very apparent.
there are many in this town who hope you are, but we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
It seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Okay. What's up, Astro Loves? Did you kill those two girls? Is saving killing people? I think this would be something I would like to know. And the answer is gonna be no, right?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed.
But we saved them. But
That's why I put them in there.
did you kill those two girls? Who'd you throw in first is a good line. That's interesting.
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Who'd you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
What? Yo. Huh. One of your favorite portrait drawings? Why? Because he looks so, like, pathetic?
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
Interesting.
It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
Who did it?
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
So this guy didn't actually murder anybody. Fuck. I mean, the people I'm suspecting are guilty of things, but not the main first thing.
Indulge us in a few more questions.
What did you ask him? I mean, I want to know all three of these things. Who killed the first two?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
Why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
What does that mean? That doesn't give me much.
What are you talking about?
That's what I thought.
As I thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things?
There we go.
Mayumi.
Yeah, he was really beat up about her. This is ugh! This is what happens when you misunderstand people, folks. I'm a lot less angry myself.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
Yes.
We did blame you for everything at first, but now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Thank you, CJ.
Please. Tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
Yes, if we have time. Hopefully we have time. Please tell us. Hurry. Please hurry.
All right.
The cop's coming back soon, and he'll be really mad that we're all in here. Oh no, an ad's starting! This is bad timing.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a few seconds, because ad time, bad time. Ad time, bad time. Well, most of the ads are usually done within the first minute. Oh my god, voice. Is my daily subs count accurate? No. I just left it up from yesterday. There should be... One of those is new, though. Oh, I missed some stuff that was delivered today. I was going to... Yeah, I'm looking for this stuff. I'm doing sneaky... Wait, he's gifting you stuff? What is he doing? Yeah. Good time to run to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm okay right now. I'm sure I'll have to go in the next hour. Okay, here we go. We're going.
I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties.
Then you saw the Midnight Channel.
I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you?
What do you mean, where are you?
She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon
she's
shows
not dead yet.
and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi.
Mayumi? Is that you?
The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help.
Mayumi? Mayumi!
When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi.
Yeah.
Being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Namatame is casting his eyes downward painfully.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remembered the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
Yeah.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program.
Oh, so she was looking into it.
I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead.
And then, same with
The more I
Saki.
thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions.
That's why he started writing it down in his diary.
I lost my job, and
Journal, whatever.
I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her.
So what's up? Who uses the fog? Gas station dude? I don't know.
Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
Makes sense. Look at him all hunched over and
After
shit.
agonizing over it, I decided to meet her and told her to be careful.
And she ignored you.
But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain.
Black shape?
That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on! Please!
And then she was dead.
The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was, but she was murdered. And the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
Lots happening right now. Oh my god. I know, edible. Yeah, it's weird.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV.
Yukiko.
That was you.
Yeah. But who's targeting them? Who's
She'll
targeting
be
them?
kidnapped next. And murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that.
Wait, why is he still in the same room? Didn't he move back to his hometown? It's fine. Just treated the room the same way. Just looks
I'll
like
never
shit.
convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then?
The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her?
What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it?
Just use this one, yeah.
The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again.
Edible.
And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered.
Okay.
Once things calmed down, I could just let her out again.
So that's why he was like so insistent about Nanako, because he was like, no, it's the only thing. But if we gotta be like, A, kidnapping. B, the fog is painful.
If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her.
Right? Nanako, something bad. Nanako did not react
As
well.
if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably.
So kidnapping.
It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought.
Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
You did that, and then we kept getting out.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Damn. That is, yes, Aki, yes. Aha, the TV world is safe. The one in which Saki was screaming through. Yeah, totally safe. Sometimes you just gotta kidnap kids and throw them into the TV. And sometimes you just gotta Norda boy. You know what I mean? Kidnap TV world? Norda boy?
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
This is a fair reaction. Brian David Gilbert? Really? That's awesome.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it.
I mean, you were doing it.
But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
Correct.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril.
Hi, Ria.
It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
Yeah, really. Andy. Leia. Look at me, I remember.
You referred to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away.
You know that she died for a few seconds and then came back, right?
But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place.
Now you feel bad.
I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was.
Four. Yukiko, Kanji, Rise, Naoto, but whatever.
I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it.
Yeah.
I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us?
With the concert.
Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yeah. I remember.
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered.
Oh, this place sucks, actually. Whoops. What's up, Stair? Yeah, we're finally talking.
But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty.
Yeah.
But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did.
Yeah, your shadow self really does a number on you.
And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
Oops, that's
I never
relatable.
doubted what I saw on TV and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
You didn't murder people initially, though. What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that.
That's also true. You did literally kidnap minors. So, that's not okay. And you put them unknowingly without research into mortal peril. And that's also not okay. I see that you're reflecting, and I love that for you. But, good intentions.
I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences.
That's good.
Kidnapping is already a
Yes.
serious crime.
There you go. Okay,
And
see?
on top of that, I
Reflection.
put all those lives in danger.
He's like, I'm gonna repent. I mean, that's good. Cool motive, still murder. Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry.
This is good. It's good to reflect, self-reflect, get better perspective on the situation, understand what you did wrong, you know, have the remorse for it, be prepared to like face the consequences. These are all good steps. You did a lot of wrong shit. We gotta at least be like, this is good steps. But like, holy shit.
The Midnight Channel and the other world, you can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly.
You should have done a little bit of research, though. Maybe try it yourself. But you know, listen, we'll never move forward as a species if we don't practice more understanding. Research is for nerds. This has been a very long story. Where the fuck is the police officer? Oh, poor Mallow. Probably not, Leanne.
We must apologize to you as well.
What if we just don't learn from our mistakes? That's bad.
Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
Yeah, except Nanako.
I'm such a joke.
Hi, Jimpo. Hey, I've made some choice decisions with Namatame since you last asked.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
Sorry.
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
That's our plan.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders.
You're saying this right in front of the police? Okay.
It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
He hears this, he'll be like, wow, they believe that shit? You've taken another step toward the truth. Level up! I know what that means. I know exactly what that means. Sure, Grandpa Namatame, let's get you to bed. Don't worry, just have some rest. Chamomile tea. Just sit back. Count some sheep. Anyway.
Now get out of here!
Sorry.
I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen.
Fair enough.
Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Did he notice the fact that there are 5 Morbus in there?
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
We gotta get the fog out of here. I think that's the only thing that's gonna make her better. The meat dimension.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
That's right, we have Teddy to worry about as well.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
Maybe there was something inside Teddy before he grew a new body, and whatever was inside Teddy is responsible. The original interior of Teddy's suit. There's another theory.
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
Details?
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
We can do
I
it.
know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Tomorrow you'll all be going out to talk to people in the town. Will this finally help uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit for the 3rd time? Do you know what happens if you make different choices? Yes, I got one bad ending. I was one choice away from continuing on. One choice. I decided not to yell at Yosuke, and I got a bad ending. I mean, it wasn't that bad of an ending. Could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. But I got an ending. So I had to go back and do it again and yell at Yosuke. And then we got to continue on. But we did not throw him into the TV. I did not see that ending. Probably Lexi, yeah. You decided to go home early to get some rest? Okay. Fair. I'm just gonna save over this file, it's fine. Do you know what happens in that ending? Throwing him in the TV? No, but I will probably watch it after I beat the game. Yeah. Dun dun dun. Do 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 do. Plaid lamp. GDQ lamp. Today is the day the school was founded, so you have the day off from school. You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to gather the information you need to catch the killer. Why did it put me at Junes? I'll go here. The sad Nanicolos music. Yes, it's not as bad as this shitty ass music. Fog music is the worst. Let's feed the cat. Eventually I have to fish again. Couple more rounds. The name of the fog music? Sure. What's up, Jonathan? Ugh. Nobody's here! Ooh, that's weird. What the fuck? It's called Omen? Ooh, I hate that. Hi, ma'am. My daughter was in an accident. On top of that, it was a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. It's horrible. She wasn't hurt too bad. Fog is dangerous. Fog is strange. Do I need anything about those murders? I'm sorry. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of times passed. Cat, do you know anything? Do you know anything? Nope. Okay. We got a meep though. It's a nice meep. Now that you mention it, the town was all abuzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? Okay, great. Thank you for the information. That's so good. Okay. I hate this music. Why are you here? That incident last spring, I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? You don't look so good. Do you have info you want to share? This fog has got to be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Junes! Yeah, that's right, Junes! The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. There could be something about Junes, though. That is important. You all getting any good info? Probably not. What are you talking about? All that happened just last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Okay. We could ask people in the shops, like in Daidara and stuff. The only shop name I remember. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna give you fancy meat. You must have calmed down a little. What can I do to put it off guard? Grilled steak croquette. You're welcome. Gulps the food right down. You feel as if the dog's opened up to you quite a bit. Should you try calling its name again? Mika-chan. Mika-chan. It answered. This dog seems to be Mika-chan. You should go tell the old lady in Okina who was looking for her Mika-chan. How about you? You seem weird. Oh god, a guy's gas mask up there. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, poison, I've gotten kind of freaked out too. I wonder if I can buy a gas mask. Everyone else already has one. Hey buddy, this is weird. Me, do you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see no more news about the murders. Do you have a question about those murders? Come on, don't make me even more depressed. So the suspect's been caught. What else is there? What else is there? I'm gonna go in the shops. No info about bugs? What about you, kid? Can I catch bugs? Can we catch bugs? This doesn't cost time. So bad. Alright, dope. Yeah, Shrine doesn't usually play music, but I guess today it's just an end all be all of music. Oh, these two. A little while ago, they said a suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. Namatame-san. How horrible. It frightens me. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. What do you want? Wait, hang on. Call anyone suspicious? There isn't anyone like that in this town. I even know you. You're that kid who's staying at Jojima-kun's house. Who else was answering my questions? Because now I have an additional question I can ask. Let's go do that. Listen to this. Rosette came and spoke to me. Once in a lifetime, blah, blah, blah. No, nobody's suspicious except for me. I'm sorry. Talking to my fucking girlfriend? Okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. It's for the sake of the investigation. I need to calm down. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Okay. I think you and maybe the old man, maybe the people not from this town anyway. What does that mean? Can I even go to Okina right now? I can. I don't think anybody's gonna have info over there. Ma'am, I found your dog. I can't finish a quest. Where's she? Found your dog. I found your dog. Eat the green one. Harsh cabbage flavor. Ugh. Gave the man your feedback. Trying to create a hit. Once I do, I'll take it to my company. Incident in the spring. I think there's a report like that on the news. I don't remember much. Okay, I don't think anybody here will have the answer, so I'm gonna go back to the floodplain. Nope, okay. How about you? How about you? We've had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. Fuck. What about you? Meep. How about you? I don't know. Out in the country, if there's anybody strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. If somebody was suddenly down here, that would be so creepy. School's closed. I'm gonna see if there's anybody in Junis. Sure, I'll buy a melon seedling, yeah. I'll just take them, sure. Why not? Thanks, ma'am. What about you? Okay. What about you? Oh, poor puppy. Okay. I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Junis. Anybody at Junis? Beep, beep, beep. We still have Junis music. Uh-oh. About those murders. Anyone suspicious? Now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone! I think she's just wandering about the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? How you doing? Oh. This is the first time that hearing the Junes theme has, like, calmed me down. Because it's so, like, unobtrusive. It's just gentle background music. A little jingle. Instead of horrible, creepy ambiance. What's up, Apple? What is this game about? Oh, boy. Persona games in general are turn-based RPGs mixed with social bonding, time-based management system with friend social links and potential dating and yeah. You have a year to figure out. You have a year to complete all your shit. Figure out what's going on and defeat the big bad. And part of the game is making choices every day to improve your personal statistics and also your bonds with other people. And then the other half is going into dungeons and fighting monsters. Like that KSC. No, not like that, Apple. No. Blend a Final Fantasy game with a visual novel with a... How do you all... Life Choices Simulator, yeah. Like, how the fuck do you all explain this series to other people? I'm gonna throw a couple games in a blender together, and then some other shit. A lot of things happen in one game. It's a very long game. All of the Persona games I've played so far are very long. The Sims with dungeons? Yeah, Final Fantasy and Danganronpa is a good way to put stuff together, but it's also with Life is Strange, kind of. Yeah, it's a lot. Side Order of High School Life Simulator. Ah, that's funny. It's basically Dark Souls. All right. Oh, let me go back outside now. I don't want to. I do want to use a restroom though soon. I know a little bit about Jungian psychology, but I'm not a... Jungian's, yeah. I definitely don't like Freudian psychology. Okay. Let's go back to the shopping district. See if a girl is walking around here now that I can talk to. It's not you. It's not you. Said her friend and that she would be walking around. Oh, Dad! Oh, I found him!
This guy loafed.
Throw this way.
Loafed in between two rooms. In the hold on. In the moment that I came out, he went like this. He just loafed to it. And I was like, and I got closer and he went. And so I stretched him already.
Meow.
Another one? Oh my god.
Just a little bit.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, okay. Here's the cat.
For a bathroom break.
Hi, Meow. Hi, Meow. Hey, Meow. He's Meow, 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 Meow. Hi, Meow. He's purring. Momo's doing a purr. Momo doing a purr. Lo-fi beat studying playlist on it, wouldn't that be great? Okay, we found some info while I pet the cat. You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you've got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. Seems the thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. Fuck. Is that it? Music! Oh, thank God. Put out the pilot light for my forge. It's unforgivable! This fire is what allowed me to stave off the cold and the elements from invading my art studio. If I have to close my shop down in the middle of winter like this, how am I supposed to make a living? Fair. I want to do something else. Mail duster. Hurricane coat. None of these look familiar. I'm gonna keep the zero board though. That's what I don't want to sell as a fashionable dish. So much new stuff! Damascus. That's dope. And a sharp thorn. You always have new shit. Plus 30 SP. Oh, that's older. Reduce fire damage 30%. Yeah, plus 25% wind damage better. What's up, Dark Shooter? How you doing? I'm so glad to hear this music right now. Like, holy crap. Okay, you have a new fan available. Not very much. It's not very good. You have a new thing available. That's... Oh, that's up here. 246 and 96. Going from 205 to 246. Is that worth 40,000 yen? What's up, newbie? I'm not sure if it is. I don't really use his physical stuff. Kanji would be the only one I'd buy a weapon for. These are all new. Reduce wind damage by 20%. That's pretty cool. That would be good for Kanji. I can look at Kanji's. And then this is reduce dizziness. What does Kanji have on it? I don't think he's weak to wind anymore though, right? Okay, back to creepy music. Sorry, you all. I'm trying to give us, like, breaks from the horrible music. Buzz, a town you'd have something figured out if you didn't constantly assume everybody is trying to date everybody. Isn't that how life works, though? Tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. What the fog and all. I just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kind of hurt. Damn fog, hurry up and go away. Oh, buddy. Maybe I have to go back to that first girl. Surprised how many people actually remember him. They're all like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Junis. Nobody's seen him today or yesterday. Where the heck could he have gone? I don't know what to do now. Somebody over here who gave me that first answer. I think it was somebody all the way at the end. No. Was it? Was it you who answered my question? Who answered me? Who are you? Who? Oh, it was at Junis. Just kidding. Hard to keep track. You. Living Persona 4 IRL, but having to jump back and forth between places. Are you investigating a murder mystery right now? Exact sequence of people to talk to progress here. This is annoying. The extra large beef bowl at lunch. You're in the meat dimension. I love that. I'm getting a little annoyed. All right, team. I'm starting to. You don't have anything else to say to me? Namatame tried to warn Saki. Yeah, I got... This bowl is never going to end. Oh my god. Do you have anything to say? I'm gonna be talking to people in shops now too. Hello. I haven't been in here in forever. I haven't needed anything. Talk. Okay. PS2 RPGs, you had to talk to absolutely everyone possible, sometimes to advance the plot. Call anyone suspicious? No. Okay. Literally, what the fuck? So there's no such person. It doesn't look like you'll find any more information on a suspicious person. Okay. So what is that? So I guess I'm done? Okay, so then... So... Might need a little bit of aid. Not really sure where to go. Moo moo. Moo moo. Moo moo. Cat on lap. Yeah, if you just give me a general area to go in now, that might help, Mallow. Just like an area to be in right now, because I don't fucking know. Oh, that way, cool. What's up, Maznik? Oh, the guy at the end of the street. He doesn't prompt you to answer questions. There's only specific people here who will be like, oh, do you have something to ask me? And the dude at the end is not one of them. Like, this dude isn't. This girl's already responded to a question. The dude with the mask responded to a question. Like, they both gave me additional plot so far. And the girl at Junas. And that's all I've managed to find so far. So, I wonder if I have to wait until the next day. I feel like that's not right, because we're supposed to meet at night and talk about things. So, did I check down by the bus stop? I think so. Yeah, there's nobody here. Oh, poor Maznik. I save. And then I go in the velvet room. Will it still be stopped? Is the car still chilling? Or are we driving again? Oh no, no! No, I regret it. I regret everything. I regret everything. This sucks. Oh no.
Release yourself. Release yourself. From desire, from impulse.
I feel bad for this voice actor.
Logic and rationales are excuses for the weak.
I regret it. I take it back.
Release yourself. Your heart's voice. Your internal scream.
Yo, calm down.
In exchange for a lost voice. Grab hold of your proof of
Mom.
life. Never let it go.
Scary. This is scary. My God. Yeah, I don't blame you.
What is this?
I don't blame you for being mad. Don't read that. Yeah, it's fine. It's not my heart's voice. If you need to release your impulses, please do it somewhere else. She got fucking owned by Margaret. Oh, wow.
Huh?
Impulses release? I will never let this go. So stop reading my stuff. Quivering with either rage or embarrassment. Oh boy. Oh, they all go away. Gives you all of them. Oh boy. Thank you for the clips. You all did great. Oh, I didn't show bird clips for my stream last night. Oh my God. I'm gonna dib. Okay. Okay. I'm ready. Mallow? Oh, what's up, Dab Queen? High five. This investigation is taking a while. I'm having to run back and forth a lot. The final lesson. Increased understanding. I don't need that. Anything else that can teach me diligence? That's cool. That would be good for next time, but it doesn't really matter. The segment where you gather info? Yeah, I agree. I'm with that. Does anybody else want to provide assistance since Mallow is having internet troubles? I really just want to know... Wait, what does it say? Doesn't look like you'll find any more information on a suspicious person. So I think I need to keep asking about those murders. I think I have to keep asking about the murders. Is the high school off limits today? It's closed. Rathor! Thank you! I appreciate the 23 months of Prime Gaming. Thank you. You're meant to talk to everyone possible. I did. I did. This one doesn't answer questions. I've already confirmed that. I've even gone in stores. The game will let you know when you're done. I've tried! Doesn't look like you'll find any more information on the incidents last spring. Oh, that's it? That's literally the only one? Fuck. You have gathered as much information as you could. You should report back to the group. Okay, I was one. Whatever. We're done. That was annoying. But okay. Because, like, your party members are talking to some of these people, so it's weird that you also have to, but okay. You met up with your friends after you finished gathering information. Yeah, I got it. It's okay.
I'm seriously pooped.
I'm sitting there. This is cute. We never see them all here together.
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all.
That's fair.
The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
Oh, crab and egg fried rice sounds amazing. I mean, I'm full right now, but in general, I'm with you, Yosuke.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Yo, Lo Zelda, thank you for the raid. How's it going? What were you doing today? Hi, everyone. I'm Fu. We're working on Persona 4, and then we're going to play Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Finished eating all the You all finished eating the dishes that you ordered, okay?
Oh, now that our tummies are full.
Is that a tiara, cute. Persona 5, it's so good. I haven't played Royal, but I've played the base. So good. Let's go.
Let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Okay, I'm gonna snooze the ad coming up for a little bit so we have a bit more time, and then I am gonna take a break soon. Feeling it. You spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
That's it.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
They're active teenagers. Of course they have good metabolisms. Bye, Masnick. Sorry.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him.
Have we been checking the Midnight Channel lately?
Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Observation. Since we saw Namatame's shadow appear on the TV again, does that mean he's gonna die? I know he, like, it was a different circumstance because it's like it turned on for him to speak to us directly. But if we saw him on the channel and it follows the pattern, does that mean he's going to die? I guess we saw him the next day, so maybe not. I don't know, this is weird.
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano.
Telling you, the news reporter. Or the gas station dude.
As well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
Right, because they came to our house as well. Gas station dude. Eddie has a duplicate personality. No, they wouldn't have any connection to the other two. Who am I missing? Fuck. Now I feel stupid. Somebody who could approach my house. And somebody who knew Saki, and somebody else who knew Mayumi? I don't know. Who do we know that fits that criteria? Besides the news reporter. I don't know why they would be not suspicious coming by my house, though. You know what? I believe you, Rathor. I'm still gonna say news reporter, or I'm gonna go back and say Adachi again. Gas station dude, I don't know. Let me see.
I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Please be careful. Please be careful. That's good, Sidriel. Please don't guess out loud. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, you know we're not telling. That's good. That's what you should do. Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go out to get some fresh air as well. Okay. Are we going to discover something together?
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this will help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
Sometimes I can figure out mysteries to a certain extent, and then I get stuck. So a lot of the big twists that happens in games, for the most part, tend to get me. I don't think I have an answer for this, unless it's the news reporter. That's the only one that could have any. It's the only one that I could think of that would have any connection to everybody. Because from talking to Nanako, to all of that. Like, that's my kind of final. That's the only one I have left that could make sense to me right now. So you should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. Highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. There must be someone in the small town who fits all the facts. Is it Adachi? News reporter and Adachi. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is... Kanji Rise. Why are you saying people on my team? Oh! Oh my god. It's Nanako. What the fuck? Oh, there's so many people. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna put you all in. This is a really big moment. I'm gonna put you all in emote only mode just to be safe. Just to be safe. It made you type it out instead of do multiple choice. This is a very, very long list of multiple choice. Mayumi, Saki, nope. Muraoka died before people were thrown in after Muraoka. Because we got warning letters after. Mitsuo's been arrested. Misuzu. Hiraki. Oh my god, the teacher and student. Kashiwagi makes sense though for throwing kanji in there. Or for having kanji appear on the Midnight Channel. That would be another interesting person. Oh my god. Are these both of my basketball bros? Oh my god, it's every fucking social link we have. I don't remember who these people are. Yumi. Is that Sun? Ayane? Shu, he's a... No, I'm sorry! That's not... No, that's not... I didn't mean to do that. Oh, fuck. I just picked Shu by accident, lol. Okay. Hizano. Hizano. Who are these fucking people again? Is this the old lady? Who the fuck is Eri Minami? Minami sounds familiar. Think once again. I'm gonna say it's Adachi. He's been helpful to us. I've still been a little sus of him. Out of the whole list, Adachi is the only one that they have listed out that I have on my suspects list. Well, I do have Misuzu Hiragi as well, but Hiragi doesn't fit for having links to us, so I'm going to say it's Adachi. Of course, if you only look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. No fucking way. No way. Number 1 on my suspect list? No way. I started to rule him out. Did they do a good job of throwing me off the trail, even when I was like weirdly, slightly sussy of him? There's no exact reason to doubt him. But something is bothering you. No way. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Oh my god.
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports.
We're gonna stay in emote only for a bit.
It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is.
Were my weird, slightly sussy vibes about him right? I've kept him on my suspects list, but obviously you all know, based on how I've been speaking, that he hasn't been my first choice. But he's been on my list. So of course I'm not going to be like, oh, I was so right, because I felt that way a little bit more about the others. But this I'm just like, I mean, he's on there, but is it though?
And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
It makes me curious about what our social link would be. What his social link story would be, and if it would be complete bullshit.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Kojima's gonna be really, really pissed.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
Yes, but is he?
Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi...
Is he, though? That could be all an act.
I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
My god. Man, maybe I would have noticed something if I had done his social link, but because I didn't, could be my loss.
Yeah?
Or maybe it would have made him seem even more innocent.
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Can you finish your thought for me, Naoto?
Adachi-san?
Okay, good.
That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it.
I'm gonna message Challen again. I kind of can't believe it. That's like so extra gross though. We allowed him in our home. He ate our fucking sushi.
That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that Fame could be rough.
Guard her?
What does that mean?
He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class.
What?
I found out this afternoon, but I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Team. Chat.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places.
Yes, we have. It's probably what kept him on my list, even though I was like, nah.
And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, oops, I said too much and clamming up.
I think he's been leaking that shit on purpose. What's his goal with our team? What does he want from us? That's the question.
Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either.
Thank you for the 106 months, that box!
Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Yes. Oh my god. Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
Oh my god. No. We need to confirm this.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now?
Uh-oh. Yeah, he's gonna kill Namatame.
Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
He's gonna fucking kill him.
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Yeah. Oh my god. Things are moving quickly now. You feel that you were getting closer to the truth. So what's gonna, oh yeah, level up. So what's gonna be the last couple months of the game? Fog. See, I still have questions to be answered. Why is the fog here? What is Adachi's true purpose? Hang on, we'll turn it off emote only in a second. Hi, bud.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Man, and they even write this character in a way that makes you feel bad for him because he gets yelled at by Dojima-san all the time. But he's probably putting this whole farce on. Oh my god. It's not bad, game. It's not bad. I should have known. I didn't think about it enough. I just had him on my list.
Tommy finally relocated. I was looking forward to going home.
What do you...
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing.
We came to see you.
Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame?
We're catching him in the act?
There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
buddy. Dojima, please be careful. Please be careful.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatami's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Everything's different now. I know I know we're sticking on emote only, but this is good. I think just in case.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering me.
Have they, Dojima? Interesting.
His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes
right.
on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
We have that info over here. Talk to us.
Is this more of your detective's intuition?
So Dojima's a pretty good detective. Honestly, he is. Even though he's a terrible father, he's a pretty decent detective.
He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it.
You can't blame him for not believing teenagers talking about going into a TV world. It's a bummer he wasn't even remotely open to it, but like...
And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
Oh, you're starting to get angry. This is the first time I've really seen that. Uh-oh.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Uh-oh.
Come on. I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
Of course, when you like start to suspect somebody in game, that's when they're like, we're gonna show off some stuff about him now.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
With me? No? You should question Adachi. Let's ask about when Yamano vanished. We'll start there.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything.
You're such a liar!
That was months and months ago too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
What a liar! What a liar! You should quit. Can I do it again?
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice.
Oh my god, he's such a liar!
Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to question Adachi about. About the warning letter.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
You gonna pretend like he doesn't know about it?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
Ah, he is using the personality to his advantage. Dojima, it's okay. You can yell at him this time. Because he's fucking guilty!
I'm sorry.
The worst part about all of this is... I say the worst part. He murdered 2 people. But the worst part about all of this is that he was gonna let Nanako die. He was just gonna watch her die. Unforgivable!
Your accident was right after that. And what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind.
No, it didn't. You stupid motherfucker.
Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it?
What do you think? You wrote it.
Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station to report in.
Nice smile on your face.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I think he knows we figured it out.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Oh shit, he's just saying it. Oh, my body's like nervous.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
Oh, so you believe the thing about the TV. That's so weird.
What did you just say?
Cornered.
put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders?
He sure does.
Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said.
Oh my god, get him, Naoto.
Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me.
Please tell us.
Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident.
Was this out loud? Did I miss this?
At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here.
I totally
And
missed
in
this.
response, your words were, wow, then that settles it.
I did not think about that more. Damn it.
How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days, yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
Oh my god.
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Deflecting.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Sorry, Dojima.
Adachi! Ah, damn it!
Oh, poor thing.
Adachi!
Yeah, if he really thinks about it, he's gonna be really mad. He went in the TV, didn't he? Namatame's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
TV. Are we gonna hop
Damn
in?
it. Where the hell did he go?
Are we popping in? Hey, buddy.
Did you find him?
Oh my god, you're gonna open your wounds, you poor thing.
I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area.
Oh my god. I'll turn off emote only soon.
So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
No, he's not. He's in the TV.
He's still here? But we looked. We didn't find him anywhere.
Window's not open.
That bastard.
We know where he went. You know where he went.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages.
Tell him where you're going. I want us to tell Dojima, like, I know you're not gonna believe it, but he went into the TV and we're gonna go get him for you.
Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
It's really keeping him in the dark.
You're right. Sorry.
It's kind of unfair to the detective who's cared the most about this case, in my opinion. It's actually a little unfair to always have it be written so he doesn't see proof of what's happening. It's a little unfair.
You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
Yeah, we're on it, buddy. I feel like he should have seen us, like, have the TV access or something. And then the nurse could have come in after.
Ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have?
Like, if he had seen us, if we had this conversation here and we'd be like, and then Dojima comes in and is like, what's going on? And we're like, we know where he went. You can see us go. Is this proof enough for you? Please take care of yourself. And we like hop in and then it just shows the nurse being like, what are you doing? And he'll be like, oh God. And then they walk off together. For him to always be taken away before he sees any true evidence of this, I'm like, that's sucks. Actually.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, I want to be able to show the proof to him so that he's like truly on our side.
If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there.
Do we have to go through here or can we go through Junes?
If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
I want to go in. I want to go in now, but they'll probably be like, no, we should wait. No.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV. And on top of that,
That's
we
what I
don't know
figured.
where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always.
Oh my god, I was gonna
It'll
swap
be fine.
games.
So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
I mean, I believe you, level 80-something player. The extremely suspicious Detective Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. 5. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Anybody heard from Talon lately? Haven't heard from Talon. We split up for today and you all went back home. Bye, have a good night, Bacon. Stream a month ago. Yeah, March, earlier this month. I know he was streaming. But I haven't heard from him in a bit. I've been like updating him with the game and he hasn't said anything. I want to take a break, but Mochi's on me. The other thing is, I'm going to turn it off of emote only mode. Please be respectful. You can react to what we know so far. If there are additional, please keep this in mind before you type out anything, okay? If there are additional details that haven't been released yet about Adachi's true purpose, I mean, clearly this is probably who it is, but we don't want to be like, 100%, you got it, blah, blah, blah. I want to confront him first before we really get into details. So please don't say any facts that I may not know. If you haven't heard me say it, or I haven't seen it in the game, just don't talk about it. We can just be like, Adachi, you motherfucker. And we can just be like, I had this reaction to this when this happened. Past tense, right? If we've been through it. You can say stuff like that, but just please, 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 please be careful about saying anything that could even suggest stuff that's coming up. Anything related to details surrounding Adachi that I don't know. Anything like that. Please be careful, okay? I'm letting you all free. You've been released. Adachi's a sexy motherfucker. Nanako played you like a fiddle. When you tried to tell Dojima the truth. Yeah? Did he totally help make it seem like that was not the case? I don't know how they're gonna remake Persona 4. The tone and the atmosphere and everything is perfect for this game. The just one more thing, yeah. It is a cute emote, yeah. The change up when he started to talk to him was wild. The dude flipped like a switch. Yeah, it happens. Remake is not confirmed, but I think there have been rumors, so. You can speak again. Great week for the Judgment Arcana, yeah? Being a clown. Nanako scene is horrible, yeah. Okay. Graphical updates. The rumor is that both are happening, so. This is what I've seen only based on posts in my own chat. I haven't looked it up myself, so I don't really have info on that. Yeah, both could be happening. I see a reason for it other than graphical updates. There are dated themes here that they need to rephrase a little bit. I still believe in having flawed characters that grow, but having persistent homophobia throughout half of the game, a little much. You know, it's like, when the game is like, it's cool to be gay. Oh, just kidding. It's cool to be trans. Oh, no, 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 no. Kind of shutting those things down and having like the fat phobia and like the homophobia, that kind of stuff. Like, again, it's okay if you write a character that grows past that kind of thing, but having it like subsist throughout multiple styles of the language in the game just shows that the writers are like that rather than the characters. Yes. Yeah, Malco. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That kind of stuff. Like, even if he said something even like that in the game, having him be like, you know what? That was really fucked up of me. And coming back and being like, I've really come to understand some more stuff about this. I want to like see you embrace who you are. It doesn't matter what that is. Like, Kiss your fucking homie. Also, having us have the ability to date Yosuke, like, that would all be great. Then Yosuke can be flawed. You know, it's fine. Yeah. I know, Zell. Yeah, you essentially date Yusuke in that, but you can't. Like, 40-year-old writer guy, learn what comedy is. I could be fully proud to love this game instead of needing to put an asterisk by it. Yeah, absolutely. I understand. I don't think outdated or a need to remake the game, but I do think that they need to be addressed if there is a remake. Yes, yeah. Is that the characters in question aren't even supposed to be queer, it's just represented as an extremity. Yeah. It's like, oh, Kanji thinks he's gay because that he could be gay because he kind of has a crush on Naoto and also likes things that are typically considered effeminate, but then learns like, oh, well, I'm just gonna prove that I'm not gay by being hypermasculine. Even though I say I'm comfortable with myself, I'll be comfortable with my sewing skills, but then when it comes to women, I'm gonna be hypermasculine